Yes, good evening, everyone. Okay, let me try to share the live to on my other platform. We give ourselves like 5 minutes, then we start. So I'm going to drop the link. If anyone wishes to join the live stream, I'm going to drop the link on the comment section so that if there's anyone who wishes to join the live as we continue, you'll be able to join. Yeah, here's the link. If anyone wishes to join the live stream, if you want to say hi, if you have anything to share, you can join using the link on the comment section, and I'll be able to see you on the guest. So good evening, guys, once again. Actually, I wanted to do this live earlier in the day, but we were unable due to unavoided circumstances. But here we are. And today's topic is we're still going to talk about Kuwait, exciting opportunities that one can discover here in Kuwait. So that's what we're going to talk about, and also engage in other things here and there. So I'm still trying to put some things in place here. Tell me if you can hear me on the comment section so that I can know if my voice is audible, if you can see me clearly. If there's anything else that I'm supposed to do before we start, let me know if my voice is audible. Mhm. Yeah, so we want to talk about growing industries in Kuwait, the types of jobs that they are in demand here in Kuwait, and how to apply for the jobs, also including visa requirements and tips for experts. Also, as you continue, I'm going to cover my personal experiences and observations that I've made related to work and life here in Kuwait. I've been here for quite some time, so I may not be able to know everything about Kuwait, but I still know something. For the longest time that I've been here, I still know something one, two, and three. And also, I'm going to talk about benefits of working here in Kuwait, such as tax-free income and also career growth. And also, I want us to engage in a question and answer uh, from from you, my viewers, about finding work in Kuwait. Yeah, your voice is edible. Edible. Is it edible or audible? Hey, what's up, bro? It's Ali from Mombasa, Kenya. Nimewahi kazi ya light driver job Kuwait. Nilifanya medical juzi, so after hapo kunaendaje? Okay, kama ulipata job ya driver, so the first step actually it's usually you go through the hiring from first of all you go through the interview, and then once you pass the interview, uh, they will send you to do a medical. So with medical, they are going to schedule a specific hospital where you can go and do your medical, there in Mombasa or in Nairobi or anywhere else. And then so after there, your medical results will be out. And then after your medical results they're out, they're going to send them to, is it KMPDU, Kenya Medical Doctors Association or something of the sort, for attestation. And then also to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and also to the embassy of Kuwait in Nairobi. And at the same time, they're going to start your visa process. So you have to wait for medical results and also for the visa process. And normally it can take a few weeks or up to 2 months. So I don't know when you did your medical, or if you did the interview. I don't know, from the time you did your interview, you can tell us. Brother, good evening. I really want to know if it's possible to get a Kuwait working visa without getting a company contract agreement first. Or you want to get working visa. Uh, visas, they are already provided after you sign a contract with a company. So, and it's the same process. First, you get a job. They hire you. Once they hire you, you sign a contract with them so that they can go on with your process, and that's when they are going to get you a visa once you've done everything. Yeah, so getting working visa, it's normally after you've secured your it's after you have secured job with a certain company. But still there's also business visa, and that one it's quite complicated, and that one is a story for another day. But the one you are talking to, according to my understanding, is that you must have secured yourself a job. Nilifanya but last but one medical after interview last week, but one. Yeah, so I think I think bado kona na few other days to go, few maybe 1 month or 2 months. If kama ulifanya last week, all you have to do is to be very patient. The whole process requires a lot of patience, and most people wenye wamekuja through agencies especially huwa wana take up to 1 or 2 months ndo their process ikue through. So saizi tuko September, maybe wewe utafika huku hivi early November or late October. Yeah, so I don't know if there's anyone. I cannot see one of the on the guest. So if you have any other question, you can continue posting them on the comment section, and I'll be able to read them. And let us talk about the jobs that they are in demand. The jobs that I know, according to what I understand, the one that are in demand right now, it's hospitality jobs, and those there you will find that those they are the most jobs that the agencies usually provide for us. It's very difficult for you to get a job from Kenya or from Africa through agency that is a skilled job. So most of the jobs you will find they are the hospitality jobs, like the cashier jobs, the waiter, waitress, security, barista, and which else? Salon jobs. This one for dealing with inaitwaje? Ni makeup. Those ones for saloon. Also mechanic jobs, uh, supermarket attendants. Those they are most jobs that they are in demand, and those they are the ones that you'll easily find when you go to look for them in agencies. But there are also other types of jobs which you can actually apply from companies, directly from companies' websites and their other platforms. You can actually apply for jobs from one company and another company from their website and get hired. Okay, so how is life there of a driver, especially African drivers? Actually, I wish I had someone who is working in driving sector. Today on TikTok in the morning, I was having one of my friend who works as a driver here in Kuwait. In our today's TikTok live in the morning, maybe he's the one who could have enlightened us more about a driver's job because he's been here for now quite some time, and also I know other Kenyans who've been working in that sector. And driving itself, it is not an easy job, but it has its own challenges. But also it's a doable job, and I see many Kenyans and other Africans working in as a drivers, as a light drivers for deliveries, especially deliveries. I see a lot of them riding bikes, motorbikes, and others these small cars. So for me, if you ask me, driving a small car, it's better than a bicycle. I mean motorbike, especially because of the weather and the condition of other drivers on the road. You know, roads in Kuwait, as much as they are smooth, but some drivers they are very they don't take uh, they don't follow the traffic rules. So all my platforms I use the same name Adonis Ben as the one you can see down here. TikTok Adonis Ben and also Instagram Adonis Ben. So now after doing medicals in your home country, do I have to do another medical after arriving Kuwait before starting work? Yes, of course. Actually, you can start your work, but eventually you still go for the medical. So once you arrive here in Kuwait, be sure within maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, you will still be required to do another medical, but that one will be catered for by your company. You are not the one who is going to cater for it. The company that you're going to work for, they're the one who's supposed to take you for the medical once you arrive here in Kuwait. So It's something that you can start immediately after you arrive here in Kuwait, or after some time, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. You still have to go for medical. Yeah, so we were saying, like drivers here in Kuwait, for me, I think the one that they are driving light vehicles like Sunny, Nissan, those small cars for for delivery. I think they are better than a motorbike because with the type of weather that it's here in Kuwait. Or yes, I know quite some people who ride bikes, but the weather here sometimes it's very harsh. The weather here in Kuwait it's very harsh for especially bike for the bike riders. Mm? You can imagine the way sometimes it's very hot, and during those period when we have hot summer, the Ministry of Interior they usually put security measures in that you cannot ride a bike especially between 11 and 4. You cannot ride a bike between 11 and 4. So most of your shifts will be either very early in the morning or very late in the evenings. But if you are driving a light car like Sunny, that one you can work anytime as long as your car is in good condition. It has mukayf, the AC, and also going moving on with the jobs that they're in demand here in Kuwait. Uh, if you are applying through a company direct, you can get any jobs. If especially if you have papers, you are qualified, you can get any job. You just have to apply through from the company's website. I know quite a few Kenyans who've applied jobs and gotten them actually from companies like there's a certain milk company. I know Kenyans who are working in senior positions in a milk company. I know Kenyans who have lately applied in other sectors in hospitals as nurses, and also uh, others even in restaurants and big hotels, and they're working there as managers and supervisors. So you can actually get job through direct hiring from company, or you can get through agencies. But the most common one is through agency. And for agency you have to pay something small like commission and all that for you to get hired. Mostly for light light drivers, I think their salary it's usually between 120 to 200 KD, depending with the company and the type of job that you are going to do. And sometimes you will get tips and packs and also incentives depending with your company. And remember the salary, your income it is tax free. If you're earning 100 KD, you're going to receive it as 100 KD. Well, I can't wait to start job there. It's not good here in Kenya in terms of employment. Yeah, I know this right now in Kenya they are very tough. So regardless, we have to look for better opportunities for us. You know. So I understand the situation in Kenya. I was there. I've lived there for the longest time, so I know how situation there. So if you can find any job anywhere outside Kenya, for me I would recommend you to grab it. So the salary that you're going to earn here, I was saying if it is 100, if it is 200 KD, you're going to get it as it is. there's no deduction that you pay as you earn and as you pay. There's no such kind of deductions. Samir Prince is asking, do companies stay with your passport? Yeah, most of the companies, especially if you are hired overseas, they're probably going to take your passport. Although I know it's not a good thing. It's not legal. Like in Kenya, there's one time I had the then minister, the then minister alikuwa anaitwa nani? Abel Mutua something. Alisema it is illegal to hold someone's traveling documents. So it is illegal to hold someone else's documents if you are working for company, but you'll find companies they are going to hold them illegally. But if you can find a way to keep your documents well and good, but at the same time I don't see any harm, because maybe you can decide to keep them in your accommodation and then they get lost. Who are you going to blame? Nobody. So sometimes it's still better off if with the company that you're working for, because think in this way: even if you keep your documents, it is still going to be hard for you to travel back, or maybe even if you find another company, still you have to go through some procedure for you for you to move from one company to the other. I know that's the main uh, purpose for you wanting to keep your traveling documents. My brother from another mother up Africa. Yeah, Prince. How are you from my brother from Nigeria? Do company drivers have a chance of the type of car they like to drive, whether manual car or automatic, or will the company decide for you? I think you're the one it will depend with your license. If you say you can drive automatic B1, they're going to give you automatic, because most of the times I think they usually give automatic cars. These small cars, most of the time they're usually automatic. Hi, bro. My name is Miss Gun from Ethiopia. How I can come to Kuwait to work in factory? That one I think you have. If you have agencies in Ethiopia, you can try to reach them. If you know any company here in Kuwait, you can try to reach them in their website. Mm. I'm an electrical engineer. How can I get factory work in Kuwait from Ethiopia? At the moment, I don't know. I don't know any company that usually hire electrical engineers, but it's something that I can consider doing further research. And if I find one a company, I definitely go post their name and everything. Then you can contact them. If you find the address, you can contact them and ask for a job opportunity within their company. But at the moment, I don't know any factory or any company that is hiring engineers. But I know companies they are there. If you have this app, it's called now ClickGov. Now ClickGov, they usually post a lot of jobs there. LinkedIn is if you have LinkedIn and then you filter jobs that you want to find jobs in Kuwait and all that, you're going to find them. In terms of security job salaries between Qatar and Kuwait, which country pays more? I'm stranded and I want to move before December this year. For me, based on what I know, for security, my preference would be Qatar. For security, my preference will be Qatar. You all know I work as a security here in Kuwait, but for me, if I was To be asked, I'd prefer Qatar in terms of salary. But if let's think it in this manner. Let's say you want to work as a security, but in the near future you want to change your career to something else, and maybe in another field or something of the sort. For you to change job here in Kuwait or company, you have to stay here for 3 years. So the earlier you start, the better. You know. But again, why would you waste 3 years here working here in Kuwait, and then uh, those within those 3 years, if you could have gone to Qatar, maybe you could have be earning a better salary. You understand? Is the salary same for bike deliveries and car delivery? I think they're not the same. I think the car deliveries they earn uh, higher than bike deliveries, but si ati wameachana sana. Not that they are. Hi bro, my name is Abdulaziz from Ghana. I have a question for you, please. How many days do the taxi drivers work over there? For taxi drivers, most of them they work between 8 and 12 hours, 6 days, 6 days per week. Adonis, please, I'm a driver and also a boxer. I need a sponsorship job. For driver, there's this company that usually hire drivers, delivery drivers, but I think at the moment they usually hire here locally and from India. I've not seen them employing Africans. Why is commission too high, like as much as 220K? It's really killing us. Yeah, these agencies in Kenya, they are taking a lot of money from us. If you want to travel abroad right now, the agencies they are going to take a lot of money from you. I don't know why, and you'll find that maybe even the job that you're going to pay for 220K as commission, it's sometimes it's not even worth it. Mm. Because how can you pay 220K as commission for a job that is below 50K? See, so Prince, Prince, I've been trying to be in contact with you for some time now, but until now I've not yet seen any company that is hiring. But once I get one, I'm going to contact you. Yeah. So, and I think now I'm going to talk about my personal experiences and observations related to work and life here in Kuwait, and then I'll be closing with uh, where to apply jobs and the requirements for experts. And also, as we continue, I'm still taking our questions from the comment section, and if there's anyone who want to come up, I'm going to send the I'm going to send the link on the comment section so that you can join the live stream on the guest. So here's the link. Here's the link if anyone wishes to come up so that we can talk. Yeah, so my experience, Talabat. There's a company called Talabat Order. Yeah, Talabat is one of the biggest delivery companies in Kuwait. We have Talabat, we have Delivero, we have so many other. We have Kari, but I think Talabat is one of the biggest because it is in all Middle East countries. It is in Kuwait, Saudi, Qatar, everywhere. So in terms of deliveries, I don't know. I think delivery job. I think it depends on how many orders you take. Yeah. So I was saying my experience. Uh, my work culture. I think I'm going to start with work culture as part of my experience. The environment and understanding local customs here in Kuwait, like how things they are done. Things here in Kuwait they are done quite different from Kenya, especially the sector that I am in for security. The way people in Kenya they do security, it's not how security job it's done here in Kuwait. So it's a very very different thing, and it have been a journey whereby I've had to learn things from scratch going up. I've had to learn things within my team, from my team and all other people. Let me see if I can be able to add.
Yeah, Adoni Safa. Good evening.
Ah, how are you? Good evening.
Yeah, how is work and how is family?
They're all good.
Yeah, thank you. How is Kuwait, my
Yeah,
brother?
you're welcome. Pardon?
I said, how is Kuwait? How is everybody in Kuwait? How is work?
Quite is good. Work is good. Even as you're talking, I'm at work right now.
Okay, yeah, I can see. Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
I work.
Adonis,
Yeah.
Adonis, I need some assistance from you, please.
Yes.
And I don't know if you can do it for me. I will be so happy.
Yes. What is
Like
it?
here in Africa, we are stranded, no money. We are looking for a way out to move out of the country, but everything is just so hard. Like as you can see, I'm in my tricycle right now. We are just doing every job for we to eat, for we to live. Things are very hard in Nigeria. So I'm just looking for a way to, like, maybe if you can do it for me, like for me to move out of Nigeria, and when I get to Kuwait, if there's any company that can sponsor me, so when I get there, I'm going to work and pay back the money. I think that will be possible. So they will do everything for me, and when I get there, I will return back the money. Is that possible?
Okay. According to what I know, if you're getting hired by a company directly, probably they're not going to charge you anything. They're not going to charge you anything. But if you're applying a job from an agency in Nigeria, they are going to charge you commission. You
Okay,
see? Yeah. But if you're applying from a company directly, a company here in Kuwait, uh, maybe sometimes they can tell you to pay for the visa, and it's not that expensive, or they can decide to pay the visa for you. Also, the ticket. Most of the company they do provide tickets, so it's not an issue. But now the problem is getting a company that is willing to hire maybe one person like you from overseas. You know, some
okay,
of they have to look on their side. Like, why should they hire from overseas yet they can hire someone who is already here in Kuwait. You understand?
All right.
Because
Yes, thank you.
already already here in Kuwait, there are so many drivers. Maybe they want to change from one company to another. So there has to be a reason for them. Okay, if we get a company, we're going to do the application. That is something that I'm still working on. I'm still looking for companies that they're hiring nurses, that they're hiring engineers. It's something that I'm doing a research, but although it's taking time, but at the moment I've been able to look for nursing jobs for some of my friends, and also now I'm taking it to look for companies that they can hire drivers from overseas. Also, I'm looking
Okay.
for people like Nigerians who are living here in Kuwait so that they can explain to me better how they came here in Kuwait. It could make work easier for us.
Okay. Yeah, Adonis, thank you so much. I really appreciate. This is my first time talking to you, so I really appreciate you. I love you, my brother. Like I'm one of your huge fans right from the beginning.
I know,
I
I know,
watch
I
your
know.
videos. I watch your video. I stay with you. When you come when you come live, I do come on live with you because I love my African brother doing well. So and I love to be there also for me to see you like one on one. I'll be so happy. Like there was a video I watched last year when you just no sorry last 5 years when you came to Kuwait newly. You were not chubby
Yeah,
as this, but look at today. You were very chubby. Yeah, I can see your chic. So I want to come to
yeah,
Kuwait too. I want my chic to be big like that. You understand, my
yeah. I know.
brother?
Yeah. I'm going to do my best where I can. If I find a company that is hiring directly, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to
I'll be
engage on
so
you
happy if you
with
can do
you
that
on
for me.
Instagram.
I'll be
Yeah,
so happy, my brother.
yeah.
I'll be so happy if
I'm
you
also
can do
going to
that
be
for me. I'll be so
very
happy.
so our strength
Like
is in numbers. Our
why I'm
strength,
just so
yes.
yeah, I said why I'm so interested about coming to Kuwait is here in Nigeria we are just exhausting our energy. No money, no food.
Yeah,
The leaders are so bad. You understand? So I'll be so
I
happy
understand.
if you can do that for me.
Even me, my happiness is going to be when I see a lot of Africans here in Kuwait because our strength is in numbers. So the moment we become many Africans, here in Kuwait, most of the people they are from Asia.
Yeah, I
You
love
know,
you, brother. I love that.
yeah, most of the
I
people
love
they
that.
are from Asia. We have Egyptians, Indians, and I tend to think that we are very few Africans. So the moment we come in numbers, we'll be able to secure so many jobs even in senior positions.
Yeah, that's
You know,
good, brother.
it will be
Yeah,
easy for us to move like that. But if you
yeah.
are
I love
few,
it. I love your thinking. Thank you so much, Adonis. I
uh,
love your thinking. And I'll be so happy. Like I just want you to fulfill the promise. If you can do that for me, I'll be so happy. I can't wait to come there and see you. I can't wait to be in Kuwait and hug you. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
Yeah, I love you,
Even
Adonis.
me, that is my
Respect,
happiness
man.
when I see someone who have been following me, coming here in Kuwait, and me going to pick them. Like 5 days ago, I went to pick one of my friend. Although he came from Kenya, and he was very
Yeah, yeah.
happy, and I was
I saw
also
the
very
video.
happy to meet him.
I saw the pictures too.
Yeah. So that is one of the things that usually make me happy.
Yes, that's good, my brother. I'm so proud of you. I know you can make it happen. And when I'm there, I'll be so happy, my brother. I can't wait to be there also. I can't wait to see you, Adonis.
Me,
I'm one of your
yeah.
rich fans. I just want you to know that. When
I
you come
appreciate.
alive,
I
I do
appreciate.
come. You say what?
Appreciate a lot. I appreciate.
All right, thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
You
thank
too.
you. Yes, thank you. Bye bye.
See you. Done.
Hi,
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry, my camera is not clear.
No problem.
So, from your client or your guest, I heard that you are you send are you like supporting people to come, or you are like sponsoring them? Maybe you can sponsor
Okay,
us.
no, me, what I'm doing here, I'm just sharing the little that I know about Kuwait,
Mm,
and also ways that we can be able to help each other. If I know maybe a company that is hiring people here in Kuwait, if I know anything new, if I come
yeah,
across anything new about Kuwait, I just come and share it here online so that we can come here in Kuwait and work and do something meaningful with our lives. So
that's true.
it's not like I have a company that is bringing people here in Kuwait, or I know agency, but I'm
Mm.
just sharing my thoughts and my experience.
Okay, so I have two conk questions that I need you to at least help me analyze them. And
Yeah,
number one, I did a barista last year, which I did. I got my certificate this year March.
yeah,
So that shows you I don't have much experience, right? And
yeah,
number two, I also want to go to security job, especially in Qatar. Where I did my interview on Monday last week.
yeah,
And I I passed, yeah.
yes,
So something that what made me not to go is because of the commission they are asking. They're asking 220. That is high.
yeah, I know.
So I wanted just you to maybe give me what advice, because I heard that Kuwait they pay good money for those who are doing baristas.
Yeah,
So anyway, this job.
yeah. For me, if what I can advise, if you want to go for security, for me I think Qatar is better. But if it's for barista, I think Kuwait is better
Mm,
in terms of in payment.
yeah.
So it's upon you to, I don't know which way that you're going to use to raise the money that maybe your agency is asking for. And
Mm,
I can feel you because nowadays these agencies have decided to swindle all money from Kenyans. I don't know why they are
yeah.
doing that. Like they are charging a lot of money.
They're charging a lot of money, bana, and they don't know we are just trying to, like, we are suffering, we are hustling, bana, we are hustling. Mm,
Yeah, so if it is possible for you to get maybe even a company here in Kuwait that is hiring direct,
mm.
I don't know. I don't know if you're going to contact me on Instagram, and then I'm going to link you with one of my friend and see if they can hire you maybe directly in their restaurant or something of the sort. You can
Yeah, it
check
will.
on them, and also we're going to look for other restaurants and
Yeah,
cafes that they are hiring barista, even as you, so that you can, you don't have to kill bird with one stone. You can try your luck on that side from the agencies, and also do something else from companies you try to apply directly. Because for me, I usually advise people, do not fear to apply to contact companies directly. These companies, they do hire. If you have
yeah.
experience, they're going to schedule an interview,
Mm.
and if you do the right thing, they're probably going to hire you. So there's no fear in contacting companies and ask them for a job.
So you will help me with your what's your name in the Instagram?
I'm using
How
the
can
same name, Adonis Ben, or even on TikTok, Adonis Ben.
Okay, so that's it, bana. We are trying, like, Kenya is really hard. I know you know that. So we
I
are
know
trying our.
Kenya right now, things they're not going well.
Zakai is doing everything to pin us down. Like, we'll manage.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if
Yeah,
there's a possible way out, why not try your luck? Because right now, even if you, as much as you want to stay in Kenya and make things better, but
Mm.
it's becoming very difficult, you know. So we have to explore other ways.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true, true,
Yeah.
true. Okay,
So did
thank
you
you.
do the interview or what happened for the security job?
I did. In fact, I did twice. We did twice.
Eh,
The first time I passed, and I
eh,
was asked to go for the second one, which I also did and passed.
eh.
So where the problem started is when they asked me to go for medicals. So the
Oh yeah,
medicals
yeah,
they were apparently asking for 8,500 Kenya shillings,
yeah.
which by I had that money, yeah. But the problem is after
Mm.
I would have had passed that medical,
That's
I
the
was to,
commission.
yeah, half of the commission now.
Yeah,
So I've talked with some of my friends that we went with them in the interview, and
yeah,
today they just told me that their visas are out. So you see,
yeah.
yeah, so that was the problem. But I went for a security. It was a bonsa, yeah, bonsa,
Oh, Botsa, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So that,
Okay, you just keep on trying and pushing until you make it.
and again, and again,
Hmm?
when you are in Kenya, you have to do multiple tasks. So, like I told you, I'm a bonsa. So if in case you are in Kuwait right now, do you have like
Hmm.
are you allowed to do a side hustle?
Okay, right now the government, I think it was earlier this year on January, they uplifted that. Before we are not allowed to work part time, but right now you can be able to work part time, but or maybe only for 4 hours, and your primary company have to give you permission to go to work for another company.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
something, it's possible, but your primary company have to approve.
okay. So you can't just
Yeah.
do anything.
No, it's very difficult
Okay. And
unless
what
you do
about?
it unless you do it in Kenyan way under the water.
Yeah, yeah. Senior Wapa.
Yeah, yeah, chini ya maji.
So as well, I'm also like I'm specialized in this beauty therapist. So unajua beauty.
Beauty, beauty unaweza pata pesa mingi sana. These salons, they pay well here in Kuwait, because I actually I saw one agency in Kenya. They are bringing salonists and those people working in beauty shops and cosmetics. I saw certain agency advertising that job, but I think it was for females only. But for such kind of career, you can drive well here in Kuwait. They do pay well. I don't know if you can hear me down ama umehang. Yeah, I think we've lost Dan. I think we've lost Dan. So uh yeah, let me bring him up again.
So like we were saying. So do they hire also men, the beauticians?
Yeah, probably they do hire, because you see, for example, here, here in Kuwait, if you are working in industry, you
Mm.
if you're a man, you only give your services to men. If you're a woman, you only give your services to women. I mean, so it's
Oh,
not like in Kenya where you can find a male saloonist giving services to a female. So
wow.
obviously they do hire men.
So maybe you can refer if you know one.
I'm going to try to look for one also.
Mm,
I know here. How many saloons have I seen here in Kuwait? I think I've seen one actually, like two kilometers away from here. I know one saloon.
mm,
And I think it's operated. Is it by Cameroonians or Ugandan? I don't know.
mm,
But I'm
mm,
going to look. I think it's a big salon with
mm.
several branches, and also I'm going to look for more, and I'll let you know.
Please, please, please. Yeah.
We
So
we
that's all.
have to try always possible.
Yeah. Because the Mamba Salon have been doing that for like this my sixth year doing it. You can imagine that, and I've been doing it in Karen. There's this spas, big spas. For Wazungus this one.
Oh,
So I have more experience in doing it. I know.
okay. I'm going to say I'm going to look if I can find any for you because when I go through Instagram, I usually see them advertising their business there. So maybe I'll contact them for you.
Please do so. I'm going to inbox you in your Instagram. Then start. We'll be chatting there.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Then have a nice day. Now, how is life there? People say life is hard. People, they don't have money to save. They're sending home, so it's confusing. As we know that if you go outside there, you can save as much as you want. Then you come like being a multimillionaire. What's happening there?
Okay, you know what happens. In Africa, one thing that we are ailing from it's black tax. It's
Yeah,
something that it's affecting almost all of us. So the moment you go abroad, everyone
mm,
expects something. Everyone expect them to be their savior.
your bank, your account, their banks, their bankers.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Mm.
it is something that have been affecting most of us. So but it depends. If maybe you come from a rich family, a rich background, maybe they expect nothing from you. If maybe you don't have family, you're going to save your money. I think it depends on many things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but also it depends if you are working. If you don't have many things to spend your money on, you can save.
And again, what about this? The company you work as a security, do they provide for you food or you cook your own food? Because
Okay,
me, I like.
for some companies they do provide food, but for us we do cook our own food, and it's something that I prefer. For me, I prefer cooking for ourselves because if a company is going to decide to cook for you, maybe it will be rice every day.
Yeah, 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 true. Mm. So
Yeah.
I'd like that as well to cook my own food.
And Awuya TV is asking, he want to know if I ever met Kenyan riders and drivers in Kuwait and the condition of work because the job I applied for through NAMI agency. Yeah, I know like how many drivers. I know like 5 drivers. Actually, today I was with one of my friend who is a driver in the morning in on TikTok. We were just chatting because we were just catching up with each other. It's been a minute, so I know some of drivers here in Kuwait, and maybe they're willing to help where they can. So done.
Yep. So my questions are done. Thank you for your time, and please let's catch up in your Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah. Let me try and answer
We-
this question.
We'll catch up on Instagram. I'm going to give you way forward where to my level best.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, welcome so much. I think we have maybe 5 minutes, and then we call it a day so that we can do other things. If you still have more, I'm going to take more questions until 9 maybe. And what I want to talk about is visas. And if you're going to get job through agency, always do your due diligence. Nowadays, you see, especially in Kenya, many people they have started their own agencies so that they can take money from Kenyans. eh. They'll tell you we are giving jobs. We have jobs in Kuwait. They'll tell you first of all you have to register with 5,000 shillings before we give you an interview. You have to commit yourself. So always do your due diligence so that you don't fall a victim of these agencies. Always do your due diligence and do the right thing. If you know someone in Kuwait or any other country, you can do the follow up with them. You can ask them, I got a company, a- I got a job from an agency, and he or she they are telling me that I'm going to be working in this company. Can you confirm for me if this company really exists in here in Kuwait? If is this their address? If you have someone who is in Dubai, who is in Saudi, who is here in Kuwait, always ask them before you commit yourself in paying thousands of money of your hard earned money, so that you don't fall a victim. Back some time ago, I people they were asking, they were telling me, I've been sent a visa, an offer letter. Can you check for me? Only for us to, after checking, we find that the visa, it's just edited. It's not a legit visa. So I insist always do your due diligence with these agencies. Also, if you are getting a company, you are being hired directly by a company, always try to check if it's a real company. Check their address, their physical address, their contacts, if they are legit. So unless there's other questions, I'll beg to end the live stream. Yeah, I beg to end the live stream from there, and we'll catch up later. If you have anything else to comment about, I'll be taking I'm going to answer your questions and your comments on the comment sections of all videos. You can also engage me on TikTok. Sometimes I do live here and there, on Facebook, and also on Instagram. Also, if you've been here on this live stream, I want to thank you so much, and continue liking the videos and watching all the videos that we've done previously. So thank you so much, everyone, and I beg to end the live stream there until next time.